Welcome back to Colorado and Company. I am here with the Denver Brass, which is celebrating its 45th season. Oh my gosh. Joining me with more on this is Kathy Brantigan and Becky Wilkins. So good to see you both.
Thank you.
Okay, so we were treated to a performance. We will be treated to a performance in a few. But first, Kathy, take us back. How did the Denver Brass get started?
Well, we started more than 40 years ago when I was dating my husband, Chuck.
Good for Chuck.
Yeah, we both played tuba.
Nice.
And we both loved brass music and were involved in some brass quintets. But Chuck had put together a library that he had amassed of large brass ensemble music that had rarely or never been played.
Oh, really?
From all around the world. And he said it was his dream that someone would put together a concert of that music. And at that time, I was a very active freelance player here in Denver, so I had a lot of friends who played brass instruments beautifully.
Right.
So we put together our first concert called Symphonic Brass, and it was such a hit
I can't imagine.
that we immediately founded the Denver Brass as a nonprofit organization. And the funny thing is that we originally played exclusively classical music because we were all classically trained musicians.
Sure. Yeah.
But we got bored. And we had to start dipping our toes into jazz, Latin, and music really from all around the world.
That's
and
amazing.
that attracted a lot more audiences.
Sure.
But then we were still bored. And we decided we had to create our own original music.
Oh, wow.
That really reflected the cultural landscape of Denver and Colorado.
I love this.
And that's when our signature sound was born.
So Chuck's dream came true.
Yes.
That's fantastic. This is all about Chuck, by the way. No,
And then we got married and his dream really.
And his dream really came true. I love this woman. Okay, Becky, what would you say makes this band unique?
There's three key things that come to mind when I think about what makes Denver Brass unique. That's our size, our personnel, and the type of music that we play.
Nice.
The group is comprised of 11 brass musicians, 2 percussionists, and a conductor.
Ooh.
And that might sound like a small ensemble, but they actually have a very mighty sound.
Yeah.
It's very symphonic without being the size of a symphony orchestra.
Which is great.
And it gives us a lot of flexibility. So with that, our personnel are the top freelance brass professionals in the Denver metro area.
Ooh.
And because of that, they can play a myriad of styles, music. A lot of our musicians will also go back and forth between different instruments throughout the concert.
Those people are brilliant.
Yeah, and it's really, if you come to a Denver Brass concert and you look at the trumpet section, you're gonna see 4 to 6 different trumpets all at their feet. Different pitches and shapes, and, well, sizes.
Yeah.
And we lovingly refer to that as the trumpet forest. And we do that because each of those instruments adds a different color and texture to the music that we play.
Yeah, the flavor changes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then along with that, because Kathy mentioned, we get bored playing the one style of music over and over, we love to explore different genres. And one of the things we've really become known for is taking a different styles of music and combining them.
Blending them together.
And we call them our fusion pieces.
Nice.
An example of this would be a piece that we call merengue mallow. We take a Scottish reel called the Rakes of Mallow, and we combined it with a merengue rhythm.
Stop.
It's called merengue mallow, and it's for brass ensemble with bagpipes. And it's electric. Everybody loves it. And so it's that kind of fusion and creativity that's really made Denver Brass iconic.
Yeah, and stand out. I mean, that is fabulous. Sounds like a fabulous idea. Becky, you call your events shows, not concerts. Can you tell me why?
When you come to see Denver Brass perform, it's more than just a concert. We often have a concert host who will tell the audience a little bit about the pieces they're about to be to hear. And it's more than just telling them what the next piece is. We often will have the host share with the audience certain things they're looking to listen for musically, and that helps the audience kind of find something to latch onto as they're listening.
Beautiful.
Beyond that, depending on what venue we're in also, we really enjoy taking advantage of theatrical elements.
You're speaking my language here. Keep going.
So we're known for using unique staging elements.
Really?
We really love playing with theatrical lighting.
Oh, I was going to say the lighting.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll change the color of the lights or the brightness or the darkness of the lights so it matches the music that we're playing, and that helps create a more immersive experience for the listener.
That. How immersive is that? I love that. When you're thinking all senses.
Absolutely.
That's so smart.
And and the last layer to that
Please.
too, we have multimedia elements we like to incorporate in. So at concerts, we will project pictures
No way.
or video. Sometimes we have sound clips that we work into. One piece we have is called Journey to the Red Planet, and it's about it's a musical trip to Mars.
I was gonna say.
And at one point, we have this sound clip that we play that's actually sound recordings from Mars.
Get out of here.
So we love to work all these different things in to make it more than just a concert. It's an experience.
Yeah, for sure. What a great idea. Wow. Okay, Kathy, we're all so excited to hear from you and hear them perform. But first, tell us about the upcoming shows, not concerts, shows that's coming this weekend.
Our shows this weekend are Legacy in Brass, and these are 2 live recording concerts for a brand new album of our signature pieces.
No way.
And so the audience has the opportunity of being part of that album.
I love this.
Through their cheering
Yeah.
and their applause.
I'll whistle.
Yeah,
I can whistle.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we always say, you know, this isn't Grandma's Sinfonietta. Feel free to cheer and yell and scream if you love what you're hearing.
Yes, that's what I like. I love this idea. Okay, so while they get ready to play, I want to tell you all that information again. The Denver Brass is performing the show called Legacy in Brass. It's this Saturday and Sunday at Bethany Lutheran Church. It's in Cherry Hills Village. You can get your tickets now at denverbrass.org. Could not be easier. And you can be part of the show. It's so fascinating that you get to be incorporated into it. All right, are you guys ready for this? Here they are now with the song, I love this song, America the Beautiful. Hit it, y'all. As we near Veterans Day, let's enjoy a medley to honor our armed forces once again. This is my favorite brass band. This is Denver Brass. Hit it, y'all!